A couple got more than they bargained for when their romantic city break was ruined after claiming they found their room filthy and covered in blood and condom wrappers. Luke Tate and his girlfriend thought they'd have a romantic trip away in Liverpool for Valentine's Day, but the pair were left shocked at the state of their luxury suite. Mr. Tate claims there was blood covering the bed, condom wrappers littered across the floor, and labeled the room a disgrace. The 23-year-old says he rarely gets any time off work, so wanted to make the most of some quality time away, the Liverpool Echo reports. But after paying £250 for the room at Dream Apartments in Dale Street, which included parking, a security fee and late checkout, he was left bitterly. He said the trip was anything but a dream due to the filthy room. A couple's romantic city break was ruined when they checked in to find the room was filthy and covered in blood and condom wrappers. Image, Luke Tate. Liverpool Echo. Mr. Tate, who is originally from West Derby but spends more time in London now because of work, said he and his girlfriend checked in at around 5 p.m. and went up to their room to get ready for a romantic meal. But when they got inside the apartment, they found a beer bottle next to a chair and a bin overflowing with rubbish. The mess was even worse in the bedroom, where Mr. Tate found blood covering the bed and used condom wrappers littering the floor. Mr. Tate told the Echo, "It was disgusting in there, it was an absolute disgrace. There was blood covering the bed, and when I say covering, I mean covering. We were quite agitated at this point because we had to get ready for our meal and had been looking forward to this trip for weeks. I only get a couple of days off a month, so anytime we have together we want to make as special as possible." Mr. Tate said the experience went from bad to worse when he went to the reception to speak to staff about the mess. Mr. Tate claimed the staff were rude and disrespectful, and said they would clean the room, but the cleaner was working in another room and wouldn't be free to deal with the problem until they were done. He claims the staff didn't offer any compensation for the mess. He booked the luxury apartment as a late Valentine's trip, as he often finds himself working away for weeks on end. Mr. Tate said he accepts mistakes do happen, but as disgusting as the room was, the attitude of the staff was worse. He admits he lost his temper and raised his voice when complaining about the room, and he was later asked to leave the hotel because of it. Mr. Tate said his special trip with his partner was ruined and they missed their dinner booking and had to pay to stay in another hotel. Mr. Tate told the Echo he has requested a refund from Dream Apartments but has only been offered a refund for his late checkout and the option to stay in the apartments in the future for free. Luke Tate said the trip to Dream Apartments was anything but a dream due to the filthy room. Image, Luke Tate, Liverpool Echo. Most read. Mum crushed to death at gym trying to lift 400 pounds barbell the weight of a gorilla. UK weather forecast. Exact date: Storm Gladys will bring snow, wind and torrential rain. Family left speechless by vet's letter days after they put beloved dog to sleep. Mr. Tate said, "Why would I want to return to stay in an apartment where I've received that kind of service? With the amount of time off I get a month, every second I get with my girlfriend is precious. We were made to feel like we'd inconvenienced them by asking for the room to be cleaned. Our trip to Dream Apartments was anything but a dream." A spokesperson for Dream Apartments told the Echo, "After a thorough investigation, we have discovered that Mr. Tate was accidentally checked into a room that had not been serviced by our housekeeping department following the departure that morning. A new member of the reception team who was still undergoing training unfortunately made the mistake, which could have been quickly and easily resolved. However, Mr. Tate's behavior turned aggressive, including swearing at staff on site, slamming doors and approaching other guests when he visited reception to report the error, and he was asked to leave the premises because of this. The hospitality industry is facing an incredibly challenging time due to the effects of the global pandemic and staff shortages. We do have a number of new employees who are undergoing a training period, and unfortunately mistakes do happen during a period of recovery. We received a request from Booking.com, who Mr. Tate booked through, to address his complaint and agreed to refund him in full as he did not stay at our property. As Mr. Tate paid the accommodation directly to Booking.com, any refund will need to be issued by them. When speaking with Mr. Tate's mother, our group operations manager also offered a free stay in any of our UK locations as compensation for the inconvenience. Read more. Club had security measures in place when 3 clubbers spiked by injection. Read more. First recording of dying brain gives incredible insight into what last thoughts might be.